We are now live on Facebook, and welcome to Optimistic Opportunities today. I am so excited to have our guest, Tracey Reynolds. And Tracey Reynolds is the epitome of optimism because she is just this spirit that has overcome some challenges in her life and continues to overcome those challenges. But look at her, she's just beaming and smiling all the time. She's multi-talented. She's a actress and I believe a singer.
I can carry a tune.
Mostly actress, I guess. And then you work at Duke, and I don't remember your title. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I am an office assistant and a lead standardized patient.
Great, at Duke.
Yes.
And so we come today to talk for about 15, 20 minutes or so about optimistic opportunities. And, you know, this is in no way saying that things are not hard in the world and people aren't struggling with certain things that are happening now. And you know, we of course, you know, really are there for people and want to make sure that we understand their challenges. But the whole reason why I came up with this whole series was so that we could be that positive voice. We could be a place they could go to every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And we now have music and more optimistic opportunities. So we'll hear that music at the beginning. And we'll start talking about, you know, what our challenges are, and then also about, you know, how we overcome those challenges and how we can actually really make a difference in our lives by a positive attitude. But because we've done that, we can touch on other people and do that as well. So with that being said, I think the cue music's gonna stop. Yes, Army?
Right on cue.
Awesome. And not that I'm a singer-actor, so you've got an actress and a singer-actor or actor now. I still don't get actor. And you know, the first question that I want to, you know, bring up with you, Tracey, is I'll give a little context first, and you know that, you know, I got to know you when I started doing a magazine for the Shannons, and that was a long time ago now. It was probably
it seems like a lifetime ago.
And I remember you coming into the office on Duke Street, which unfortunately blew up in a gas leak. And you walked in, and we were just like fast friends, like immediately. I was like, oh my gosh, I love the girl. She's awesome. And we chatted, we kept in touch, and you know, years will go past, but it's like, you know, no time has passed when we're chatting. It's one of those amazing relationships, which is so cool. And you know, Tracey has been so honest with me and shared some things with me that I was so honored to hear. And the reason I wanted to bring her here today is because, you know, with the challenges, she's overcome them in such a gracious way with this amazing positive attitude and outlook and smile, and just what a difference she makes when she touches on people every day when she sees them. So that's why you're here.
Oh, thank you, Carl. When you reached out to me, I know. I was so excited to hear from you, one, because I think the last time I saw you was in the summer heat at Pride,
right,
last summer. And yeah, I mean, just like you said, it was like no time had passed. We sat and we talked for probably 20 minutes, and it seemed like 5 minutes. And it just, yeah, it's always so nice to see you. And I was honored when you reached out and asked me to be on your show. So I think this is amazing what you're doing. You know, we're all struggling with things. This is a new world that we're all in right now. And so I think what you're doing is amazing. Just letting people know that there is hope, that there is, you know, there's always time to let your light shine and just be with other positive people. So
thank you so much for that. And like cue sound, that was so perfect.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I need to turn that off, don't I?
Plan that, actor.
So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's, I think there's the way I look at things is there's always somebody that has it way worse, no matter what you're going through. And, you know, things could always be worse. And so there's always something to be thankful for and happy about. And I think that's one of the things that I just try to focus on. It's a choice. Happiness is a choice, and being joyful is a choice. That's not to say that I don't have my moments and I don't wallow and feel things. I do. And I think that's one of the main things is you have to allow yourself to feel sad. You have to allow yourself to mourn the things that we don't have right now. Social interaction, hanging out, just going and having a beer with somebody. Yeah, I really miss those things, but yeah, there's a lot of things to be thankful and happy for.
Awesome. So I'll jump in with our first question.
Okay, great.
So if I was Ellen, I think I'd have a little card here. I might read it off the prompter.
That's
But I have
great.
a piece of paper taped on my computer monitor over here on the right, because I'm a little less. But what have you learned about yourself during this reset? And, so first of all, what have you learned about yourself during this reset? And secondly, how has that affected you in a positive way?
Yeah, I think one of the main things is I'm a total people person, and I love being around people, and that's kind of what gives me my spark and my joy is just being around other people and seeing other people. And so when this first happened and I was at home, it was really hard, and I went through total withdrawal from humans. And I think now you find ways to connect, and just Zoom meetings, game nights, virtual game nights, social distancing nights, and still seeing people. um, I've learned that I need my time alone. And I think before I would never say no because I would want to see people and I wouldn't want to let them down. And so I would just push and go and I would exhaust myself. And now it's like I feel like I've got a little bit of time for myself to pamper myself, to do my nails, to just sit and be with myself.
Do your hair, because your hair looks great.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I did it myself. Don't tell Kathy at
Awesome.
Posh. The
Looks
gray
great.
was completely shining through. So yeah,
Looks
thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, but just, it's okay to spend time with yourself and kind of recharge that way,
Mhm, mhm.
which was surprising to me.
Right. So what are you doing differently now?
So much, almost everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just going out of your way to connect with people, it's not as easy. We're not in close proximity with the people that we work with. I'm very lucky to have an amazing team that I work with at Duke. My boss just happens to be one of my very best friends, and so I was very lucky to spend all day with her and see her. And one of my office mates, Steve, he's also one of my best friends, and so that was very difficult not seeing them every single day. So we've gone out of our way to Zoom call and have game nights and spend time together. And Dan Sipp, who is also an amazing triangle actor, he works on our team, and Nathan Logan. So I'm just so lucky to have all of them on our team, and I'm very lucky to call them friends. And so, it's still fun during the day to take 5 minutes or 10 minutes and Zoom call with them and just joke around and let loose and then get back to our work. But yeah, so I think just going out of your way to connect with people or to reconnect with people. um, I've reconnected with friends that I had in high school, and I went to high school in Japan. So I've reconnected with some friends all over the country and all over the world, and that's been really nice. And then also my college friends. We have set up some game nights and things, and we've gotten to reconnect. So it's really fun to nurture friendships that have been lost. So I think during this time, there's extra time. So you really take the time to reconnect with people that matter. And you can
Right.
have really lasting conversations. So
And that's one of the things that, the more I've done this, I can't remember what number we're up to now, but the more we've done this, the more I realize that I'm looking forward to Wednesdays at 1 o'clock for optimistic opportunities. And I'm getting all excited. I'm feeling giddy. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm just like, oh my gosh, is the technology going to be okay? Oh, now I've got this music I've got to cue. It's just,
it was flawless.
well, thank you. And it's just, it's fun. I mean, it's just, for me, it's created this rhythm in my week where I'm like, oh, well, this is what I do before 1 o'clock to get ready for it. And at 1 o'clock, I'm sharing and talking, and it's really feeding my soul. And that's the part I'm looking forward to most is how it just, feels so good to my soul, and how it touches me, and how sometimes I'll tear up about something because I love somebody so much, you or another guest, and we
Yeah.
know each other really well, or some guests I might not know as well, and it's this wonderful place where it's just this fabric of information and communication that I hope is meaningful to our viewers as well.
Yeah. And it is. I mean, I've tuned in and I've watched some episodes, and I think it's nice to hear ideas from other people and what they're doing, because there is so much to look forward to and to do and to stay optimistic. It's hard. I have to say, I've watched almost every series on Netflix. So if you need advice on what shows are good or what shows aren't very good, I can definitely I can definitely give you some pointers.
That's awesome. I love that.
Jessica Jones, 2 thumbs up.
Oh, really cool.
Oh, I love it.
That
Yeah.
sounds funny.
Jessica Jones.
Is that
It's a um it's like a Marvel comic book
Oh, a Marvel
they've
comic.
redone. Yeah,
Cool.
it's a good series. Yeah.
So the second half of the question was, what do you do in your day so that you can stay positive? What's that go-to, or a couple go-tos, standards for you?
So I think one of the main things is connecting with my friends, my family. Um, and like you said, having something to look forward to. Your Wednesdays, 1 o'clock, it's a great time. Um, when the weather's nice, my sister and my niece and nephew live right around the corner. And so after dinner, we go for a walk. And I mean, I have to walk on the other side, so I feel a little bit like a leper, but it's okay. But that's something to look forward to, is that I've got that family time and we can connect that way. And then stupid things like Snapchat. I keep connected, and every single day I send my stupid little photos through Snapchat, and it's just something that I look forward to, and I know I'm going to see that. And then I know people watching are going to totally laugh at this, but I have cuddle time with my cat, and she just feeds my soul. So I never thought that I would be a cat person, but just cuddle times with her, and when she purrs, it just melts my heart. So that makes me happy every single day.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my large, I think probably maybe almost 80-pound dog now is asleep on the sofa in front of me in our living room. And he did that last week for the first time. I was just like, I told my daughter Olivia, she's upstairs doing some stuff. I said, Olivia, don't come downstairs. Just let Ben be. I think he might fall asleep on the sofa again this week. And he did. The reason I said that is because we used to have 2 Boston Terriers, and they were so cuddly and fun, and they're cute. And never had a big dog. And I was like, wow, you kind of really have to sort of get on the floor and just hug him like a person.
Because he doesn't jump, right? Yeah.
Big. Well, so I'm envious of your cuddle time with your kitty.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to do anything sometimes because she's on your lap and I don't want to move because she'll run away. But she'll come in sometime.
In your beautiful loft.
And just
Who's your
yes,
designer?
it's real too. You can tell that I'm really
Yeah.
yes. I knocked that wall out.
It's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
So
yes, I've
chic.
done some architecture in my free time.
You're very urban chic. You should come help me do some staging.
Thank you. Yes, I love it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, you said you're a huge 80-pound dog. I have noticed that my cat has gained a little bit of weight since I've been home.
Yeah.
Because she'll cry and I just keep feeding her. I'm like, why is she gaining weight? Well, stop feeding her.
I think that's one of the ways that I'm coping with this is I've decided I'm not worried about gaining weight right now. I've just been like, if that's the worst thing I'm going to do right now, great. That's awesome.
I'm not going to tell you how many Pepperidge Farm cookies I had last night. It's more than the serving size, which was one. Who can eat one cookie?
I know, right?
Well, that's one of the things. I mean, most of the pants that I'm wearing have elastic bands. I actually got dressed up for you and wore a dress today, but normally I have like a dress shirt on.
Right.
And sweatpants.
It's exactly what I'm doing today.
Not gonna lie. Yeah. Just don't stand up, right? You've seen the newscasters that actually get caught. They've got the suit jacket and then they stand up and it's like boxer shorts.
And it's like, whoops.
Yep. I think it was Christopher Reeve's son who did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, welcome to my living. This is actually my living room. This is not a virtual.
It's nice.
Thank you very much. So I love designing and decor and collecting art. I kind of have an art addiction, I call it. So.
And have you added to your collection?
Not since the pandemic. I've not. Yeah. So, but I think that's actually, I mean, it's really strange that I said that is something that gives me great joy and lifts me up by having creative things around me and having my environment pretty, because I'm very sensitive to what's around me. So, yeah, it's interesting. Just thought of that today.
I'm glad I could help.
Thanks. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Tracey, or do you want me to ask you a question?
Well, I just feel like I think that, with everything going on with the pandemic and then, also with just the tensions with racism and everything, I think that people need joy and love. And so I just want to extend love and light and kindness to everybody and just, give everyone a virtual hug right now. And yeah, I can't even imagine how tough things must be for a lot of people in our community. And yeah, I just want to extend love and light. That's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you can ask all the questions. I'm an open book, Carl. You know that.
Well, I have a random question.
Sure.
That I was thinking today. I'm going on vacation in a few weeks, and
Ooh.
I'll be out of office on a Wednesday. And as Ellen has done, she's had guest hosts.
Ooh.
So I was going to ask one of my past guests if they might be interested in being a guest host. Should I not be here?
Oh.
But we can talk about that later.
I would love to do that. That would be awesome.
Really?
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
You're an actress, I'm just like, God, what better person?
I would love that.
Would you really?
Yes, that would be very fun.
Well, we'll talk offline on that.
Okay.
This is so Ellen formatted. I love it.
Do I get a present?
I know. Like, who's going to pop out of that piano?
I have a trip. Where's the clown? You've got a clown.
Ah!
No, don't really do that.
I know. I won't. I'll pop up out of something during your guest session in July.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding.
So where are you going?
I'm just down to the beach. We're gonna stay at a friend's place down there that is completely sanitized and safe, and not a lot of people have been in there, and it's not around a lot of people on top of a lot of people, so it's
Fine.
We haven't really done anything all year,
Nice.
and I'm really looking forward to that. That's what's getting me through, staying very safe at home until then, and then staying safe then by not really going anywhere except for going to that place and doing some curbside pickup at some local restaurants to support them.
Nice.
For just a couple meals probably only. But yeah, so it's very, it's I've learned, through all of my struggles in my life, and I won't share all of my struggles today, but through all of my struggles in my life that, if I can do this, 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 and this, I get this reward. So for me, the way I've run my life for, gosh, as long as I can remember, is that I motivate myself by saying, okay, here's all the goals and things that I want to accomplish. And if I do that, I get this. So I think my mindset finally got switched during this reset to utilize that tool to finally get out of the shock, sort of like what you said earlier. Was like, wow, you kind of went into withdrawals, I think you said, about being with your friends. And for me, it was like, I was just frightened, scared. I mean, I own my own business, and this is not about business, but I own my own business, and it's one of the most stressful, it's rated one of the most stressful business careers. And I was like, okay, well, like I needed more stress on my career. And I was like, but I wanted a challenge, so I did it. I'm a realtor, if you didn't know.
I did.
Yeah. And it's very much like what goals do I need to set for myself so that I can go ahead and say, what is my reward? So I don't think I did that well, but I think my brain subconsciously was wired that way, which pulled me out of it and became very fused with an excitement, and it sounds really terrible, and I'm sorry if this is offensive to anybody, but with an excitement about a challenge and how to figure this out and to do things smarter and better and more successfully and look at it in a positive way. And that's also been my mindset where, I tend to sometimes do that too much and I shouldn't do it. But my wires and my neurotransmitters are trained that way to just be like, okay, well, here's where I'm gonna go. And my brain actually literally, I think, just sort of took me there. I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Thank you.
But that's survival, right? I mean,
Yeah,
we're in this. We're in this, and you have to figure out ways to not just survive, but to thrive. And you can't just get by or survive and scrape. You have to live, and you found a way to do that,
right.
and a way to help other people while you're doing that. So that's commendable.
Thank you. We are actually at the longest now to date optimistic opportunities, and I would love to talk to you more. I really want to talk to you more, but I really feel like, out of respect to our guests, I want to let them go so they can get on to their busy lives and enjoy this beautiful day. It's not raining in North Durham right now, so
I know that's a change for the last 2 weeks.
The sun, and I just really thank you so much for coming and seeing us. And please tune in next week at 1 o'clock for Optimistic Opportunities. And Kathryn Brant will be our guest. And she also is this positive source of always smiling. She has challenges in her life just like I do, but she just perseveres in such a graceful way and a giving way with other people's lives. So I can't wait to hear what she has to say next week. So with that being said, I almost had my timing down. Little technical difficulties on this new music for optimistic opportunities. But with that being said, Tracey, thank you.
Thank you for having me, Carl. I love you.
I love you too. And I get a little teary-eyed.
You're gonna make me cry, so don't.
You're amazing. Keep smiling. Keep touching people's lives.
You too.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Bye. You too.